lot of us feel like life really just kicked you down, right? If you've been there, this video is for you. And there's a lot of things that life is really difficult for, right? We think that we have this plan, and we do have a plan, but it's not at all what happens. And if it is happening, it's probably not in your timeline because you have a timeline and then something else happens, right? So, is what happened in your life that really makes you feel like it kicked your butt, broke you down, tore you apart, was the one of the worst things in your life? Or maybe it was the worst thing in your life. Did life really break you, or something really break you? Or is it actually preparing you for something amazing? You might not see it right now at all. If you're going through a hardship, if you're going through something really tough that has made you depressed and taken you down into the pits, you're not going to believe that something amazing is coming down the road. Maybe it's growth that God wants to see in your life that only would be seen by you if this world that you had in your head, this life that you had, completely got rocked. Is God shaping you for something great? Is God shaping you for something greater? You know if it was a good thing in your life that got snatched away. It could be a job, heartbreak from a toxic relationship. There's a lot of crap out there. A lot of people don't treat people well. But did it really break you? And you might be in the place right now and you're like, Dawn, it freaking broke me. And you have no idea what you're talking about. And you're right. I absolutely don't know what's going on in your life. And if that is you right now, I pray for you. And I hope that you seek the counseling and the mentorship from a pastor or a good Christian friend. But if you're past the point of anger and you want change in your life, you're going to start looking and seeking whatever you need to make those changes happen so that you can move your life to where you want it to be. I mean, you as a person, you will not have the blessings that God has sitting there waiting for you if you continue to stay in what broke you. And it's going to be your head for a long time, probably. It's probably your heartache, the heartbreak. Maybe it's the loss of income. You don't know how you're going to pay your bills. And now you have to shift. You have to figure out a way, find a way, get the help you need, and make things happen in your life. And it's not going to happen all at once. You're going to have to take baby steps, crawl if you're in that really tough space right now. But what broke you, you might look and you might not believe it now. A lot of you won't, but you will look back someday and you will think that what tore you down and the worst thing that happened in your life is a major blessing. And that's really hard to believe if you're not a Christian. So I'm really talking to the Christian women here that have faith, or the women that have faith in themselves that they're going to make this happen. Maybe you don't have a faith in God. That's between you and Him, but I pray that you do because life is hard enough without Him. It's not going to get easier as a Christian, but there is peace and security knowing He's got your back and He's there for you every step of the way. So, what is it in your life that you feel broke you? And how can you, instead of thinking, why did this happen to me? It's so unfair. This is crap. I can't even believe that God would allow this in my life. All of these things that you're asking yourself. I get it. My clients have been through this type of thing as well. But you're going to look back someday, and instead of asking those questions, you're going to start seeing that there is a very likelihood that that horrible thing that happened is somehow a blessing. And it can be awful, whatever it is that really just gets in your soul. Maybe you lost someone that you love. Maybe it's not even a good connection, but it was what you were used to, and now it's gone. So, did what really break you wreck your life? Did it wreck your life? Or is it getting you ready for more blessings to come down the way. Maybe now you know that there's only one way to actually get up from the place on your knees. Sometimes life is like that, right? But sometimes that's where God's going to meet you. And it's really hard. And maybe you've already given your life to God and maybe you haven't, but there is strength in knowing that He's there and that you can reach up. And God will, when you trust Him and when you ask for help, take you forward, be there with you, be your strength, lean on Him. You can do that. And there's going to be amazing things coming in your life. It might be more financial blessing. It could be a better relationship with yourself, with your kids, with your family. Maybe you lost somebody to death, and that's awful. It is one of the worst pains in the world, right? When you love somebody. But maybe now you have hope that there is heaven, that your friend or your family member or the person that you love that just passed or that just left whatever your life, maybe you'll see them in heaven again someday. And maybe not, but there's hope in that, right? There is peace in that and there is faith. And when you continue to grow your faith and step forward, you're going to start to see positive, really good. And they could be tiny little things, tiny blessings, the sunshine, breath in your body. That's not a tiny thing. Every day, God wakes you up for a new chance, for a new vision, and take it. Take it every single day. Pray at night. Make whatever you need to happen, happen. It's got to start with faith. Faith in Jesus, faith in yourself, faith in what is possible forward. Forward thinking. And maybe you don't believe right now that something amazing or something great is going to come down the pipeline or the road or your life because you're broken right now. And if you're really broken, like I said, seek the counseling and the help that you need. But if you're starting to already shift forward, I'm happy to help with that. If you continue to grow yourself forward, confidence, faith, mindset, it will all intermingle and you will start to see those amazing things. They're going to be little. It's going to be the sunshine, the fresh air, the birds singing, maybe. Maybe you're more into the art world and you see beautiful art when you're walking that maybe you never noticed before. You're going to start to see those things because you're looking for the good things that are going to come into your life. Because instead of focusing on the crap that broke you, you start focusing on where you're going. What blessings do I have? Focusing on gratitude. And then pretty soon your life changes and you start to see more and more amazing blessings in your life. Sometimes what feels like is actually breaking us is really God preparing us for something even greater.